Editor's note: this story was originally published in November and has been updated heading into their bowl game. Boca Raton, FLA. Lane Kiffin has a plan, and his plan is fairly simple when you think about it: do whatever it takes to get Florida Atlantic as much attention as possible. If that means trolling Alabama, and his former boss, Nick Saban, about his rat poison comments, on Twitter, so be it. If that means promoting number THFU as often as possible, so be it. If that means tweeting at the Kardashians, recruiting Lamar Jackson, or poking his former friends at Tennessee, so be it. There is nothing that will slow the roll of the Lane train, picking up steam and headed for another headline near you. After a tweet he sent out that referenced the point spread in a 30-25 win over Marshall caused an uproar in Las Vegas and beyond, Kiffin explained it was all a joke. But did it mean he would scale back on social media? Not big on scaling back, Kiffin said. Call that the understatement of the year. FA knew what it was getting when it hired Kiffin, and so far at least, it has paid off. Not only has FA clinched a spot in the Sharibundie Tart Cherry Boca Raton Bowl tonight against Akron, 7 p.m. ESPN and ESPN app, the Owls have seen an increase in attendance and student engagement at home games. Students gushed about what Kiffin has brought to their university. When I first started coming here, the only fun part was going to tailgates. No one would go to the games, Edmund Boerdick said. Now, I go to the games, and we talk about the games. We are winning, and he has helped the culture here. Everyone likes Lane Kiffin, freshman Nicholas Grg said. We go to the games to watch him. Is it any wonder students dressed as Kiffin for Halloween last week? Though the school bookstore does not sell any Kiffin-specific gear, the marketing team has come up with ways to play up the interest in FA's head coach. For the season opener, it gave away visors as a nod to Kiffin. Then a few weeks after that, it made buttons with Kiffin's face and handed them out. The school realized students could not get enough of Kiffin. And Kiffin was perfectly fine being the marketing superstar. So in another brainstorming session, the marketing team hatched an even bigger idea: what if it could get an actual train to roll through campus to hype up FA's game against Marshall? It located a company in South Florida that rents trains, similar to those that roll around the mall during Christmas time. Thus, a real live Lane train was born, complete with a supersized Kiffin head in the front, and life-sized Kiffin cutouts in the back. The day before the Marshall game, the train rolled around campus for 4 hours, as students took out their phones to capture photos and video. He's a national brand. That's one of the reasons our athletic director and our president hired him, said Blair Zachin, associate athletic director for external relations. With him comes all that attention. As he saw us doing good stuff with his likeness and his face, he became more and more amenable to doing more and more stuff. So when we ran the Lane train concept by him, it was very much a, yeah, go do it, that's great. If it gets students excited, if it gets them to the game, I am all for it.